Hey, this is Sam Black with my fourth match with Blue Black Control. I'm on the draw with Skyland, so I'm going to keep. Generally would prefer to have a third land in my opening hand, but this should work out. Put that on top since I still need double blue. Oh, this is secretly a red deck. Okay, that was unexpected. Anyway, I'll take the Stormbreath Dragon and leave my opponent with some lands and removal. Should be in pretty good shape. Don't see any reason not to slam Ashiok here. My opponent's probably on draw 2, discard 1, and then can only Crater's Claws Ashiok for 4. Didn't draw 2, discard 1, saving it for a Perilous Vault. So if I minus, actually I could get Crater's Claws, then I could counter the Crater's Claws, and that would cost 4 mana, which would basically use my opponent's turn. If I plus, Courser can attack, and if I minus, I get this Caryatid, which is certainly not non-valuable. I think that seems fine. Let's scry. I do not want to draw land here. This seems fine. I have the stuff I need to interact short term, so powerful spell seems okay. So is Courser good enough, or are we going to shuffle again? Shuffling again. I think Courser was secretly pretty ideal, since it's not that good. That is definitely a great draw. Now I have to dissolve that. And then... oh no, that still doesn't let my opponent kill Ashiok. Only 6 mana, not 7, so it doesn't really accomplish anything. Counter you. Scry to the top again. Oh, this... alright, good. Yep, top. Obviously we're going to get rid of the Stormbreath Dragon. Ooh, draw the Stormbreath in response. I can accept that. course not. Nope. This is not a bad time to interpret. Kind of like having dissolve up, but I don't think I really need it for anything. Yeah, we're just going to interpret here. I guess this is a window to clause Ashiok, but then again, who cares if Ashiok gets claused? That is my opponent spending the turn, not impacting, not, furthering their own board. Stubborn denial that I can pay for. I will certainly pay for it. I only draw 5 cards this time, which puts me at 7, so it's pretty ideal. That's a reasonable spot to concede. Alright, so I don't really want answers to small creatures. I do want Thoughtseize, and I do want Disdainful Stroke. I think they both play well against the little guys ramping into big stuff plan. Don't love Aether Spouts. I don't want Drowns. I don't think I need Negate. I think this is fine. And it's really awkward. This only gives me blue or black, and then I have all this colorless. I just have to draw 2 straight islands to get to dissolve, otherwise I'm all in on this Perilous Vault. My opponent has Sultai Charm and might also have Revelry. I can't possibly keep this, I think. I'm definitely not going to. These Radiant Fountains. Don't know about them either. Definitely Gauntlet, fewer lands and more fountains. Yeah, this hand's just doesn't work. Okay. This hand works in a very specific way that may or may not end up being functional. I am not going to sack the Evolving Wilds on turn 1. I will sack it on turn 2. I could get a Swamp and hope to be able to cast Thoughtseize or Despise, but I think it's about as good to just do that next turn if I draw one of them. Definitely worse, but maybe it's enough worse that I should... Yeah, I guess since I've ordered in Thoughtseize, I have a lot of things I can do with 1 black. I'll get a Swamp. That's not going to be good for me. I think I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die. Yeah, I have no edge to this. That was a great draw on the play against a horrific mulligan to 5 on the draw. This should be on my deck. And these aren't very good. They're actually just kind of terrible. Maybe I have to have them. I'm going to try not having them and see how it goes. I'm on the play. Keep. Trying to think about whether there's any reason not. Like, I think I go swamp, despise, then Thoughtseize tapped land. My opponent has a Thoughtseize that can be cast right away. It has no green mana. Right, I guess we're going to ignore that Courser. Turn 1 swamp into Savage Knuckleblade's not the greatest either, but yeah, I guess I do need this. In fact, I'm not even that far from casting it. And dig for some forests. Just scroll down to see what's happening with that. Still absurd that I have to do that. Top, bottom, so presumably a green source. And there's the green source. I don't think there's any reason not to put Perilous Vault into play this turn. Nope. Yeah, we'll just put a stop in my opponent's draw step to see if I need to kill the courser. Thoughtseize is really annoying. Yeah, given that my opponent's going to Thoughtseize my dig through time, I think I want to kill this thing. Stop my opponent from finding more business. Not a great spot to get Thoughtseized. Close call on whether that was worth playing rather than representing having drawn something, but this deck can definitely spend a lot of mana, and missing a land drop is pretty bad. If I drew Interpret the Signs and couldn't play land off it because of that, I'd be pretty unhappy. Spinning the deck. Which I probably should have done last turn, but I didn't. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I don't really want to not make my opponent not draw Polluted Delta. Polluted Delta is actually just blank. I'm not going to draw a card for my opponent. I guess it's not purely blank because it gives my opponent to shuffle. Didn't shuffle away the palace? That doesn't make any sense. I should have killed this. For some reason I was thinking that I would be able to minus and keep Ashiok in play, which I can't do. I don't really want to remove Stubborn Denial, and I don't really want to kill Ashiok. Maybe I just kill Ashiok. Seems fine, but kind of stupid. Stubborn Denial, drawing another Stubborn Denial. I can get into that. I can also get into drawing Interpret the Signs. What the? Really? Just 3 stubborn denials in a row? This isn't some kind of moto bug? Okay. I guess I'm drawing 8 cards. Bottom. Top. Then top. Let's play this one first. Just to dig further. We obviously don't want this. That one's way better. I have 12 cards in my hand. If I downfall this thing, it gets countered. I think I'd rather just discard some garbage. Don't need Aether Spouts. Don't need any of these lands. Don't need Perilous Vault. My opponent is finally drawing something that is not a Stubborn Denial. And still hasn't shuffled with this Delta for some reason at any point. I'm drawing Silence the Believers. No reason to want my opponent to have a Salty Charm. Island I can get into. And just 4 dissolves or removal spell and 3 card draw spells. Okay. I guess I should dig, or I could just, yeah, I should dig, because I'll just have to discard if I have Ingenuity. I don't know about digging with Silence the Believers on top. I guess it's about as good as anything else, and I can just take it with the dig. Okay, I'll pay. Wait, what? What just happened? Disdainful Stroke. So, how did my opponent end up with a Disdainful Stroke in hand? Okay, whatever. I didn't really need to draw cards anyway. Yeah, I don't think I want to Jace's Ingenuity. Let's get rid of this dragon and see where we're at. Knuckleblade. I have too many cards in hand. I guess I can kill my opponent's Courser. I'm kind of enjoying the information, but I don't mind getting to attack. Wouldn't have been unreasonable to drag in there, but we're also not really at a point of this game where it matters what I do in any way.